extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Why, yes, the title of this video, you read it right, it's not clickbait. So on screen we have a tweet, or at least I think it's a tweet, because something this mentally retarded, it has to be from Twitter. So I will read this, and it should be on screen. The truth is that if you buy that new wizard game, you are financially supporting a literal genocide on trans people. Just had to unfollow someone because they were complaining about people being so upset at the game. I'm sorry you don't think that trans genocide is a big deal. So basically, Hogwarts Legacy, the writer behind this,
So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else.
J.K. Rowling, which her controversial take was this, that no biological males should be in a female prison or prison where the gen pop is women, because it's essentially going to be, pardon this expression here, a rape vacation for the degenerate criminal that just wants to use and abuse women. And, you know, it's just weird how that's such a bad take when I thought feminism and the idea of protecting, like, women was that, but yet these people want, like, biological men to be incarcerated with biological, like, convicts. And I know convicts and criminals are criminals, but they have rights and human rights as well, up to a point. Now, if you abuse children and old people, you deserve what's fucking coming to you in any way, shape, or form. You don't deserve rights. In fact, in my opinion, you deserve to die. But other than that, just the people who fucked up, committed a mistake, or robbed someone, or whatever the situation is, they deserve human rights and protections as well. But yeah, this guy Supremo just seems like an absolute dipshit. And I don't know how you could be supporting genocide if you're playing a game. And if you see this on screen, we're casting magic against a troll. How does this support a literal genocide on trans women? Or trans people. I don't fucking get it. But if you want my honest opinion, the game is based, off, the Harry Potter series, and it's fantastic. It's fun. Even from someone like myself who's not a Harry Potter fan at all, I have seen the movies from time to time on Hulu. They're good movies. And even from someone who finds, like, magic shit, like we just fucking blew up a troll with magic. I don't care what your opinion is. That's pretty badass. And, it's a cool world. J.K. Rowling created a cool, fantastical universe. And regardless of her opinion, that should be deserved to be supported no matter how many people hate it. And of course, if you don't know, I think it's sold like a shitload of copies. It's doing quite well despite the trans, not trans ban, but the trans boycott. And it's funny because it doesn't, the weird thing about this game, you don't really hear the term boy or girl. There's a wizard and, like, witch. So, and even that on screen, look, we're repairing the damage the troll did with magic. I don't see how that antiquates to and we're petting a cat. So apparently, us petting a cat and fixing things with magic is supporting genocide against trans people. I wasn't aware of this, but yeah, these people are politically and quite literally mentally retarded, because there's not really any politics. And to get back to the game, because screw this politics, this game's a 9 out of 10 so far. The cool things about it is you get to create your own character. Of course, we got our scuffed Malfoy here. And it's cool. You can join, you get to choose what house you want to join. I chose Slytherin because Slytherin is fucking badass, and why wouldn't you? Plus, their common room is like this castle at the bottom of a lake, and it's just awesome. It's a better design, and plus, again, Slytherin, House Slytherin is just cool in my opinion. So yeah, so Supermo. Apparently, if you bought this game, ladies and gentlemen, I guess you support genocide, which is just the most airheaded take I've ever heard. And even if somehow if it did, quite frankly, I wouldn't give a fuck because it's a fun fucking game. Who really cares? And if people are going to complain about this game because it doesn't curtail to their political idealism or their specific political tastes, I think they can get fucked. And quite frankly, they're missing out on some great fun content regardless. And I think my opinion against these people is that they have their head up their own asses so much with this like gender pronoun shit that they can't even enjoy fucking video games anymore. And even I'll compare this to myself in contrast. Like, I come from a like hard right religious Christian like background. And of course, magic and stuff like that is not really halal, to say the least. But you know what? I can set aside my personal beliefs and enjoy a fucking video game. Same thing with Cyberpunk. Do I agree with the politics in the world of Cyberpunk? No, but it's a fun and fantastic just universe to play and engage in. So, to the people who are flipping out about this and accusing other people of supporting genocide for playing a video game, get fucked. Like, seriously, you need to find a hobby. You need to uncork your head from your own ass, because this is just a video game. It's not pushing a certain political idealism. In fact, you get to choose your house. It's kind of even morally nebulous. You can choose to be a bad guy, like I did here technically, when since Slytherin's technically the de facto like Nazi bad guys, but anyway, and there's like customization, there's items you can get, and I give this game again a 9 out of 10. It's fun, awesome, interesting game, even from someone who's not a Harry Potter Hogwarts fan. I'm enjoying it, and if anyone wants to bully you out of buying this game over their trans bullshit pronoun politics, fuck them. Buy this game. It's fun, and you'll enjoy it, guaranteed. And let's see, we still got some gameplay footage here. I'm narrating this as it's in a timeline in a video. So what else can I say? The graphics are great. The voice acting is fantastic. Although, unfortunately, it's a shame some of the actors from the original Harry Potter series have died. Like, Mr. The guy who was in Die Hard, Ronald Weasley, and then John McClane. That actor is just legendary. R.I.P. And I think there's been another few actors that have died since then, and that sucks. And they were part of a series. And J.K. Rowling, honestly, even if she is a TERF, that's her right. That's her political right as a free person, American, to have that opinion about the prison situation. And some of these people are so fanatical and just so they've got the brain worms so bad. Again, they can't even put aside uncork their own head from their asses to enjoy a fucking video game. And the whole time I've been talking, have you seen anything on screen or barely heard anything audibly in the background that would institute or point at like specific politics or bully specific people? And in fact, I think later in this gameplay, you will see a character that has an awfully deep voice for a woman. So this game is not transphobic at all. In fact, like other people have said, and as playing it, there's not really any specific mention to gender. So the game kind of did go out of its way, but that's one thing you have to remember with these kind of fucking fanatics and political weirdos and these like trans activists, is they're already mentally ill and already gone, and they can't be appeased. And even if you were to appease like every annex or like every point of their political compass, they would still find some offense, because these people don't have a god, they don't have a hobby, they don't have religion, they don't have any foundation to construct or build their lives upon. Again, this is my opinion here, but so they have to find a new situation or a new position to make themselves look better. Then I'll shut up for a minute just so you can hear what this character sounds like.
What can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
See, and regardless of what she identifies us as, she hooked us up with some butterbeer. So the fact that this game supports genocide trans people, and there is, I expect to be trans characters, who really gives a shit? I mean, this is WB going out of their way to appease these fanatics, and they're still boycotting this game. A good, fun game. So I will close this game, or this video on that. It's a decent game. Don't let these fucking political screaming memes discourage you from supporting a fun, exciting game. And they're missing out. And see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head to the castle.